How's it going, boys and girls? So today I'm going to read to you Max Axiom Energy Section 2. I read Section 1 to you the other day, and remember he went by to see this lady right here to talk about energy. Just a reminder, I will be reading from the top of the page to the bottom, and then when I'm done with this, I'm going to the top of the other page and come down. Some of you guys read these across. Not supposed to. You're supposed to read the page vertically, just like you do every other book that I've ever seen. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and obviously I'll have a Google form for you to fill out when this is over. So let's get going. Section 2, Types of Energy. Energy can exist in many forms. You should take a closer look. I think I will. Thanks, Anna. Bye, Max, and be careful. It looks like it's going to storm. Zzz, crack, kaboom! Whoa, that lightning was close. It shows energy taking many forms. Lightning has both electrical and light energy. Thunder has sound energy. Let's explore these different forms of energy while I sit out this storm. Hi, I'm Max Axiom. May I join you? You bet. Would you like a cup of coffee to warm up? That would be great. Thanks. What brings you out here, Max? I'm studying forms of energy. For instance, this cup of coffee has heat energy. Heat energy is created by the movement of tiny particles called atoms. I remember about atoms in school. Then you know that everything in the universe is made up of atoms. Atoms join together to form groups called molecules. For example, one atom of oxygen and two atoms of hydrogen combine to form a molecule of water. Each atom is made up of even smaller particles. One of these particles is called the electron. Electrons cause electrical energy. An electric current, which is the flow of electrons, carries this type of energy. Power lines and lightning carry electrical energy. Click. Sound is a type of energy that travels in waves. Sound energy is created when atoms and molecules vibrate. The vibrations cause molecules to hit each other and pass along their energy as a traveling wave. Atoms create light when electrons move from higher to lower levels of energy. What we see as light is the energy that's given off from electrons moving from one level to the other. Wow, energy is pretty interesting. Would you like to join us for lunch? Thanks. I could use some energy. Food, gasoline, and other fuels all have chemical energy. Chemical energy is the energy stored in molecules. The great thing about energy is that it changes forms. When we burn wood, we release the stored chemical energy a tree took in from the sun. That chemical energy changes into heat, light, and even sound energy. And take a look at this sandwich. Energy leaves the sun in the form of light and heat. Plants capture the sun's energy and store it as chemical energy. Food contains the chemical energy stored by plants. When I eat this sandwich, my body stores the chemical energy as fat and other substances. Then my muscles turn the chemical energy into kinetic energy when I move. And now that the weather is clearing up, I've got to get moving. Thanks for the lunch. Thank you, Max. I think you just turned us into energy experts. Science has discovered that even though energy changes forms, it can never be destroyed. This discovery is called the law of conservation of energy. Let's take a closer look at an energy chain to see how the law works. Everything in the universe is part of an energy chain. At each stage of the chain, some energy is lost as heat, but the total amount of energy in the energy chain remains the same. And you can see right here, it's kind of like a flow chart of how energy moves. Energy from the sun goes to the tree then makes the apple goes into Mr. Axiom, and then all of a sudden that gives him the ability to move. So this is a very good flow you're looking at right here. We're going to talk a lot about this flow, especially when we talk about the life cycle. Scientists measure how much energy is lost as heat in units called joules. 1 joule is the amount of energy you need to lift an apple about 3 or 1 meter off the ground. Work is also measured in joules. Lifting an apple about 3 feet or 1 meter in the air takes about 1 joule of work. Calories are another unit of measuring heat energy. Our bodies get energy from the food we eat. Nutritionists measure the fuel or energy value of food in calories. I'm going to read this little part. And remember, I like giving you questions on this. Energy isn't a thing at all. It's really just the potential of making things happen in the future. The energy you save doesn't do anything while it's stored. You have to spend energy to have something happen, but you never really use up energy. Energy just changes into another form. Eventually, it becomes so spread out that it's impossible to see. Okay, guys, that's going to end the reading for the day. I hope that you do well on the quiz I'm about to give you. And remember, if you have any problems, just go back and listen to me reading it again. I hope you guys have a great